be my empties for the month of August, and I have them all here in a bucket, so let's go ahead and get started. First thing is, if you hear my washer running, it is on the wall right here, so on the other side of this wall. So it is kind of noisy, but hopefully it doesn't bother you. This is the time I have to film, so we're going to do it. So I'm going to get started first with the huge things in this box, which are coffee creamers. I always like to show you these in my empties. I actually have 4 different creamers in my fridge currently. I noticed that earlier because I love coffee creamers. These two are actually the exact same, so I don't know why I kept them both, but they're the sugar-free hazelnut coffee mate. These are only 1 point for 2 tablespoons on Weight Watchers, or 1 tablespoon is 0 points on Weight Watchers Smart Points. So if you are trying to watch that, you know, 1 tablespoon, even if it has aspartame or some of those other like slightly less good for you ingredients, it doesn't matter. You're only using like a splash a day. So I think one of these was almost empty at the time I filmed my last empties video, so I didn't go through 2 full ones in 1 month. But yeah, supposed to have 63 tablespoons in the bottle. It's pretty good, huh? Okay, so let's go ahead and move forward. You're gonna notice a trend. I have like 2 or 3 of everything, of different kinds of things. So here are some different bug sprays, and these are very important to me. They may not seem like a beauty product to you, but for me, of course, I have to wear bug spray all the time. I'm like a mosquito magnet. I definitely get bit probably 10 times more often than my husband does. I get bit when I'm just walking outside. I get bitten when I'm like going anywhere. I could just come home with 4 mosquito bites after an evening, like when we weren't even outside a lot. I mean, I'm that good. So I have found a couple of mosquito repellents that do not drive me crazy with the scent. So because I'm considering these a beauty product, because I'm going to be wearing it every single day for months here in Arizona. Like, basically from June to October, I am wearing bug spray almost every single day. So I want it to smell good, and I want it to work. I want it to smell like good as bug spray can smell while still working. So these are the Off Family Care Insect Repellent Smooth and Dry, and the Off Active Sweat Resistant. I actually prefer the Smooth and Dry. The scent is not nearly as toxic. You know when you're spraying a bug spray and you're like, I mean, it still makes that cloud of like awful smell around you, but it doesn't bother me as much when I'm like later in the day. I don't smell it on myself, whereas the active one I do smell. So I'm counting it as a beauty product because it's kind of like my perfume. This is what I smell like for 4 months of the year. I definitely want it to be a good scent. So it works. This one works, the Off Family Care Smooth and Dry. And like it says, it's not oily or greasy. It's a powder dry formula. That is perfect because I don't want to be walking around shiny and oily looking. So that's why I chose to share them with you today. Another trend of the 2 to 3 of something are makeup wipes. These are both by Equate. I got them at Walmart. These are the Equate Beauty Makeup Remover Cleansing Towelettes, and they say compare to Neutrogena Makeup Remover Cleansing Towelettes. So these are supposed to be like the Neutrogena ones. I liked these on vacation. They did make my eyes water a little bit, so that wasn't quite as good. And then these are also by Equate. This was a 10-pack for travel. I took these on our trip. But this is the Equate Beauty Compare to Garnier Refreshing Remover Cleansing Towelettes. So these are the refreshing ones, and there are 40 in this one. I actually didn't like this one at all. I felt like I had to get it wet to make it work really well. Like they were just a little too dry. I do like the packaging. It has one of those things like this that keeps your wipes nice and dry. So I'm actually thinking of repurposing this package because I have some of those L'Oreal wipes I filmed about them yet. I don't know if I posted it yet. The L'Oreal wipes that I purchased in my haul, they don't stay wet. And I'm thinking maybe if I put them in this packaging with the thing, maybe, I don't know, maybe they'll stay wet if I wet them. Anyway, I definitely prefer the blue ones from Equate than the green if you have a choice when you're at Walmart. And they're pretty affordable too. Okay, along with the same trend, I have 3 dry shampoos. I don't know, I guess I've had my favorite products for the month, but for the dry shampoos, I have the Fekkai Blowout. This is a hair refresher dry shampoo, like a deluxe size. This was not cheap. I think I might have gotten it in a subscription box, but I looked into buying the full size. It left a white cast in my hair, and I don't think it worked as well as my Batiste, so I'm not going to be repurchasing this Fekkai one. Then the Chlorane one, I believe, came in a subscription box as well. Maybe Birchbox or Ipsy a long time ago, I'm not sure. But this is the extra dry shampoo with oat milk, the gentle formula. I didn't like it, and it smelled like not that good. And to me, if I'm going to put something in my hair and I'm going to smell like something, I want it to be something where I like the smell. I didn't like that. And then the Ava NYC Freshen Up Dry Shampoo, also did not love it. So I'm back to my Batiste dry shampoo because I like the way it smells, and they have the tinted one so it doesn't show up white in my hair. So all three of these are just they're okay. If you're looking for one to try, I would still direct you towards the drugstore. The Batiste one is way better in my opinion. I have a couple of nail polishes that I'm getting rid of. This is the Deborah Lippmann Lift Balloons, and it is her, I don't know, Deborah Lippmann glitter nail polish. I went to use this the other day, and it's just like completely rock solid. And it's not that old. I want to say it's about a year old. I mean, that's not the oldest nail polish that I own by any means. So that kind of made me sad, but I did really like it. I liked that there were a ton of different colors in it. I think it came in a set from Sephora, but yeah, I like that. And then this NCLA Los Angeles nail polish. This is almost full. It's called Call My Agent. It's in like an orangey red. I love the color. I love the way this polish applies. I love the way it looks when it's done. And it's pretty much your standard nail polish, except for one thing. Even with one thin coat of this stuff, it just like peels off, like in a few hours. Not even a day. Like I had complete sheets of polish missing. I like found pieces of nail polish like around the house, and I didn't pull at it. I didn't do anything out of the norm as far as like housework. I wasn't scrubbing or anything. So NCLA nail polish, I think this came in a Wantable box or some other subscription box. Not good. Save your money, go with some other brand because it was not worth it. Like I said, for whatever reason, I'm into pears lately. This is the Caudalie Vinosource Cream Sorbet Moisturizing Sorbet. It's for sensitive skin. I like this, but I don't think anything I've tried from Caudalie has been worth the money. Like, I like my Clinique moisturizers, so they're a little cheaper, I think, and I've been using those for years, and they seem to be working for me. So anytime I can get the 100 point perks, I'll definitely pick this up. I didn't dislike it. I just don't know if it's worth paying more for, you know? But it did smell really nice, and it felt good on the skin. If you're looking for a high-end moisturizer, it's not a bad one. And I just have a couple more products. This is the Maybelline Dream Pure BB Cream, the 8-in-1 Beauty Balm Skin Clearing Perfector. It's a light to medium sheer tint in 2% salicylic acid treatment. For one thing, this product has an expiration date, and it's expired. For another, I got it in when I was having some really horrible acne stuff a couple years ago, and it has salicylic acid in it. Salicylic acid does not work for me. I found that benzoyl peroxide is way more effective, and it didn't have that great a coverage. Like, I like it for like a Saturday when I'm just going out and about because I felt like at least I was trying to help my acne a little bit. I needed a little coverage, but the light to medium is too light for me right now. I'm a more medium skin tone in the summertime, and it has salicylic acid, which isn't, you know, wasn't working for me anyway, so I've decided to get rid of it. It doesn't have much in it, and it's expired. And last but not least, another random empty. This is the Bigelow brand. It's a tea packet. Bigelow brand family tea blender since 1945. I didn't know that was something I wasn't supposed to read. Cranberry apple herbal tea. It's a caffeine-free sweet apple and cranberry tea. This thing was so good, like so delicious. I love cranberry apple juice. I love cranberries. I love apples. So this was just like the most delicious tea ever. I have not been able to find it, but I saved the packet because I only had it once and we were out and about, and I'm like, I'm going to find that and I'm going to buy it. So it's so good. So that is it for the products that I emptied out in the month of August. Let me know down below if there are any products you've emptied recently and what you thought of them, if you'd recommend them or repurchase for yourself. Thanks for watching. Bye.